What's up, guys? Matocaster here, and today we're back in CMS 18, and I've got a good feeling about today. I just feel like we're gonna find something cool. I'm definitely gonna go over to the junkyard and rifle through some of the junk there, mostly to find barn maps. We only have one right now, so I'm gonna go over there and look for some barn maps. If we happen to fall upon a cool project, I might just tow that home. Otherwise, we will go to the auction, because I said in the last video we would. But if we find something cool at the junkyard, hey, you never know. May just go with that. Just happy to be back in Car Mechanic Simulator again. Happy to be uploading again, for sure. And here we are, just like that. And yeah, I'm just gonna go rifling through this stuff. Maybe I'll go do a walk around of the cars first, and then rifle through all this stuff to find maps, because you guys don't want to watch me do that the whole time, do you? Okay, what we got over here, that's the Bolt. What do they call that? I always forget what it's a Mustang Fastback. Oh, it is Ford Mustang Fastback 2+2. This is a mod, that's right. I thought it was the Mustang knockoff. Kind of looks like it. I think it's based off of that. It just has, went in and fixed the things that weren't designating it as such, as a Mustang. But yeah, we've got that there. How much do they want for that? I kind of want to do something a little more modern. I say that now, and I may change my mind, but we've been on a roll of classics, and I had a lot of fun with that Supra. I'd like to do something more modern. Yeah, they want 58,000 for this thing. That's a little high. Over here, ooh, we have a Challenger. Dodge Challenger, lots of swap options. 14.8, not terrible. Car value is 10. Yeah, they're asking a little much. What was the car value on this Mustang 2+2? Car value 47. Yeah, they're shooting for the moon on that one. Anything in here? Nothing. Nothing doing, huh? Not seeing much. Sitting out. Is there anything? Oh, this looks like a Daytona to me. Shelby Daytona Cobra Coupe, Factory 5. So it is a replica. Car value 29. They want 35. It is in rough shape and missing quite a bit of parts, but that would definitely be a fun car. That is a iconic car for sure, or based off an iconic car. Well, after much consideration, I'm going with the Shelby Daytona Coupe. It's just you don't find these too often. They don't pop up that much. The car value versus the asking price is not that far apart. It just makes more sense. I probably should have mentioned I looked through all that junk and couldn't find a single map, so that'll happen. We'll keep looking. Man, this thing is rough. It is definitely rough, but it has potential. Definitely has potential. Look at that. Love it. All right. We obviously don't need to test the engine or anything like that. Not that we could, because none of it's there. I think we're going to have to build a whole new one. Let's get this thing over to the lift and get going. Move it to lifter A. First thing I'm going to do is go get the welder. Get that taken care of. Move over to lifter A. Use. Yes. Much better. Okay, you can go back. It's definitely an interesting color. Apparently we can repair the clutch plate, but the engine block is shot. What engine was that? That was the V8 dual overhead cam AXK. Now I know that seems weird. Overhead cam in a Shelby Daytona, but this is a Factory 5. That means it's a replica. So that, you know, it's a kit car. So people at home could have built them with whatever drivetrain they wanted to. So it is a dual overhead cam Shelby Daytona replica is what we're looking at. So it's the AXK. We've never built that engine, so that's kind of cool. We'll go here, create new engine, and then we'll find, there it is right there. You're going to build you. Boom. Yes, I went and bought the block real quick. So here we go. We're going to start pretty much from, well, I'll get that crank in there because we were able to fix that. That's nice. And from here, we'll just start with the engine building stuff. Get these pistons in. Oh, I forgot to grab crankshaft bearing caps. I'll have to grab those here in a minute. These all put together. It's out of habit. I usually do those at the same time. It's weird skipping them. The rod and or the crankshaft bearing caps. And we'll get our oil pan all cinched down. All right, now we can flip this thing back over. Find out what we need to build this top end out. Okay. It's tricky because with this, never have built this engine, not knowing exactly what parts I'm going to need that differentiate it from. I don't know what the AXK stands for, but I don't know. We'll find out. So it just asked for the engine, the V8 engine heads. Okay, nothing special there. Power steering, nothing special about any of that. Just the regular old engine head V8. Interesting. Add our power steering pump. Get our alternator installed. Just like that. Put on our engine heads. Quite large, but overhead valve. Or overhead cam, I should say. That's what I meant to say. It's already been a long day for me, guys. I tell you. So camshaft V8, intake manifold V8, exhaust manifold V8. Hey, noticing a trend here. Get these installed. Oh, fuel rail. We don't have that yet. Our camshafts on. Camshaft in. There we go. And just regular old cam gears. Noticing fuel rail. Yeah, let's get these exhaust manifolds on. Why would you build out an engine like this and not put headers on? Right? Oh well. It is what it is. It would be cool if we had that option. Get one fuel rail in and the other. Put our cam gears on. Guys, if I haven't said it before, and I know I did in the last video, I can't believe the support this channel is getting. You guys are the best. I am not kidding about that. So, timing belt V8. I'm going to need a pair of those, I imagine. And if you're wondering, I'm just seeing what is needed. Then I go grab it from the store and edit it out because it would be boring for you otherwise. Watching me trace these things down one at a time. Timing cover V8. And get these idler rollers on. There's an idler roller A, and then a bunch of B's. Several. What is that? 4 total, looks like. Get all you in. And this side. Well, I said I wanted to do something a little more modern. This is a more modern engine, so how about that? On you go. Get our belt. Perfect. Nice. All right, I'm going performance on some of this stuff. Performance fuel filter, performance spark plug. Put our performance plugs and coils in over here. And I bought a performance throttle body, what I call it. Put our coils cover on that one, and over here, boom, bought a performance flywheel. Put that on, and a performance clutch pressure plate, because yeah, you could totally do this with it on an engine stand. I figure why not. And I do need a release bearing, and it goes. All right. Oh, still need to put our idler roller on. On. And I am having trouble talking today. One of those days. Okay. This is a nice looking engine. That'll look nice in here, I think. All right, what to do next? I would like to get rid of this rust stuff. How do I do that? Let me see what I can figure out here. I'll eventually figure it out. I'm just going to work on the suspension stuff for now. And get to it when I get to it. Procrastinate. Get the calipers off. Brake pads. brake disc, wheel hub. The bearing out of there. There we go. Now we can get the wheel hub off. Get the cover off. Might as well take that shock absorber out. Front end link B. Get our inner tie or outer tie rod. There we go. And then our inner tie rod. Upper control arm. Suspension arm, I suppose. Bottom suspension arm. We can take the knuckle out. There we go. And get these rubber bushings out of here. And that is that side done. Okay, then we'll take the cross member out. That is fully disassembled. See if the interior detailing kit will fix this area here. What that does. Yes. Hey. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. I looked everywhere trying to figure out how to get that fixed. Nice. Now we can put the engine in. It's gonna look really good in there with that. Let's let's grab the engine here. Then I got forgot I need this. While carrying the engine, I can go grab the cherry picker. Must be a strong guy. And then install. Yep, that's the one we want. Yeah, that looks good. Let's get our cross member in. And might as well put these rubber bushings in. I don't forget them. Been known to do that. Throw that one in over there. And see if I can... Yep, it's right there. Perfect. Get our steering rack in. Where are you? There you are. Front sway bar. Front steering knuckle B. Do our bottom suspension arm first. Get our rubber bushings together. Yes. And might as well do our shock. Shock assembly there. And then front end link B. Upper control arm. Take care of our tie rod situation here. Inner and outer. Get that cover on. Put our hub on. Get that bearing in. And our brake disc. Hub. Cap. Brake pads. Brake caliper. And we're not going to worry about the wheel yet. Well, that is that side built. Time to move on to the other. Do a quick once over and yep, that is done. All right, it is rusty back here. Who would neglect such a beautiful car? Oh, gotta get that bearing out of there. Yeah, this is one of those quite complicated rear ends. I wouldn't say complicated, just a lot more different than the leaf spring stuff that we've done on so many of the classics. A lot more to it. Get that out of there. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these. It's kind of nice. Yeah, there's a lot to it. Okay, now we can take that knuckle housing off. Okay, that side is done. I'm going to pull these rubber bushings out over here while I'm here. And then move on to the other side. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, now we can take that whole cross member out. I'm going to go ahead and remove the fuel pump and fuel tank. Where's the fuel pump? Apparently it doesn't have one. Removing the fuel tank. Let us mount. I'm going to go ahead and mount the fuel tank now. And then I bought a performance fuel pump for it because fuel pump was missing. Get our rear suspension cross member in, rear knuckle housing A. Go ahead and throw our sway bar on now. Rear suspension. Get that arm in. Throw on our end link. There you are. We need to build out our, let's put our rubber bushings in right here before I forget. And forget forever. Rear suspension arm. It's looking so shiny back here compared to what it looked like before. Just rust. So on that cover, rear suspension arm B. Bingo. Looking like that's all those little oh, would have forgot that. Betcha. Spring in. Kind of important. And the rear shock cap. Now that's all that. We can work on this stuff. The hub first. Looks like I'll need another one of those. Bearing. And the rear drive axle. Then now it's just brake stuff. Brake disc. Pad. And a caliper. I ain't gonna worry about wheel stuff right now. Nice. Well, apparently I didn't make my parts list. Didn't go over it in detail because I skipped a few things, as you saw, and had to go buy them. So that is all put back together and looking good. Looking shiny, isn't it? Look at that. All brand new and nice and shiny. This thing's going to be nice. Let's go ahead and tackle the wheels and tires. Since I'm not going to do anything crazy about it. I'm actually not going to do anything at all. I love the stock look of these wheels and tires. But I am going to replace them. I'm going to see what rims I can repair and then just replace with what it came with. I don't want to get crazy changing the sizes and everything. These Daytonas, the way they look with the stock. Maybe it's just me, but I think it looks perfect as is. So the wheel and tire size, I imagine they're different. 255, 55R, 255, 55R. No, they're all 255, 55R. Let us change it a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit taller in the rear. But for the time being, let's see what we can do about these rims. See if they can be repaired. And it looks like they were. Let me see if they're 100%. They are. How about that? So 255, 55R, 17. I'm going to go with, let's see, they were using this tire, I believe. Yeah. It is a race car, race tire. Makes sense. But it's a slick. That's a race tire, but I think these look more appropriate to what would have been used. Yeah, we're going to go with this. We'll do 2, 17, 255. We'll do 235 for the front. And we'll do the 55 that they had. 235, 55. And the R just stands for radial, which no big deal. Okay, we'll take care of that. And then we'll get the same tire. 2, size 17. We'll do the 255. Then we'll do 60. Boom. Let's put these together. Take this, put it over there, balance, get going. Yes. All right, mounted and balanced at least. We'll get these things mounted now. Let's do the 255 R60. Yeah, that's for the rear. Oh, well, man, yeah, that fills up that wheel well nice. It's almost too much, but we'll see what it looks like on the ground. And for the front will be our 235, 55. Yeah. It works. I like it. We'll see. Not totally sure I'm sold on that. Let's get them all on and then put it on the ground and see what it looks like. I think it looks good. I mean, it fills it up. Definitely fills it up. Doesn't give it a lot of room for travel, but this is just a video game after all. But it does fill it up. I don't know. I say we get rid of those. We'll keep the 55 and just stick with the wider. So they'll be the same size, just wider in the rear. Let's do that. Otherwise, that's gonna bug me. Just a little too much. I'm gonna take care of that. You guys don't have to watch that. I'll be right back. Let's see how this looks. Now they're 255, 55, 17. So that way they're a little bit wider, but they have the same sidewall height as the fronts. That's better. That is better. Yeah, it's going to hurt our profit a little bit, but it's going to make me feel better. It was going to bug me like crazy until I took care of that. Just looked cartoonish. All right, 255, 55, 17. Much more betterness. I dig that. Nice and wide back here in the back. See that? Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. I'm going to use these Typhoon seats because they kind of look of the era that the Daytona would be from. And same with the wheel. I found one that's kind of from that era. I think that'll look good. Yeah, not bad at all. All right, on to taking care of the rear window, the rear hatch, whatever you'd want to call that. The doors, the hood. But there's some different doors with ones with a really big flare. That's kind of cool. And ones with smaller. Looks like this has some sort of door lock or door latch, something or other. Man, you see the price of this? Jeez. Okay, well, better pick one I like. This car just became very, very expensive. And understandably so, I suppose. I'll go with right door C. It looks cleaner than... I guess that's a latch or something. Right door C. That was, yeah, left door C, right door C. There we go. Put that on. There we go. That's more better. Now for the hood, we have some options here. It looks like a wide body type thing. And then you can go up to, looks like this is some kind of carbon fiber or something. I kind of want to just go with the original look. Yeah, I like the original look. We'll throw that on and see what that looks like. Very nice. Yeah, that would have looked really weird. Wide body, the tires would have looked all pushed in and odd. This is coming together. Get our mirror on, and then our window I got a windshield for it too. Get you in. Oh, I see. I was wondering what that part was. I was looking in the store. I'll show you. It was right here. Confused as to what that was. Get that one. That's for the left, and then this one is for the right. Get those installed. Huh, it's interesting. I guess I've never noticed that on a Daytona. And I did get headlights. Very nice. And taillights. One there. And the other there. Now for the wing, I like this stock look. I know it's boring, and I know it's cool that they have a really massive one and stuff like that, but I just like the stock. I think it's this guy right here. Indeed. Oh, it's even carbon fiber. How about that? Let's get that on there. As well as this one. Oh, that one was already on there. Duh. Okay. I bought one. Well, the condition was bad, so that works out anyways. Need to buy the structure for the trunk. I already have the window, but I need this part. Get you installed. And window. What am I forgetting besides license plates? Looks like there's probably something that goes there. Yes, yes. Let me check. Well, there's nothing in the shop for it, but I did find an engine cover. Let's see what that does. Oh, okay. How about that? Oh, and then we got to put on our exhaust. That's cool. It goes all the way down down the body line. Love it. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I didn't find anything for these openings, so I guess they are what they are. This thing is together. Let us pick some license plates. Do we have any laying around? Nope. Just picking one at random. We will go with the United Kingdom. How about that? There we go. Looks good on there. All right. Think that does it. All right. I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything highlighted. Everything looks to be where it should. We got taillights. Important. There's no mirror for the other door, so no need for that. I think we're ready to paint it. That'll be fun. What color? You always see them that blue, which I really do like. I'm kind of tempted just to do that, even though you see that. But it looks really good. We'll see what liveries it has, if it has any. And go from there. Paint. And any livery. No. Oh, wait, maybe. There is stripes, yes. And then that, whatever that is. And then another stripes. What's the difference in the stripes? Yeah, that classic blue is hard to beat. It really is. Looks really good like that. Metallic, matte, pearl. I like the metallic. I think that looks really sharp. That's the one. Paint car. That looks so good. All right. Move you over to the dyno. Get this thing started. Yes, let's proceed. Okay, originally, factory engine power was 324 horsepower, 303 foot-pound of torque. We did just a few little mods, little upgrades. Let's see what we get out of this thing. $379 over $352. I'll take it. Nice little bump up in power there. And the factory 5 Daytonas are made out of fiberglass, so that's a perfect amount. That'd be a lot of fun. Good amount of horsepower and torque with a light little car like this. Don't need to go crazy with it. Let's take it to Let's take it out to drive. Let's take it to the abandoned airport first. I always like to go there first. Take our Daytona Coupe, Factory 5 replica. Oh, it sounds nice from inside. Oh yeah, this thing drives. It handles pretty squirrely, as one would imagine a Daytona, a Shelby Daytona handling. Nice long smoky burnout there. Just break those tires in nice and good. Nice. All right, let's do J-turn. Not bad. This thing looks good. I dig it. I dig it a lot. It's got that stance. I know it looks like it sits a little high, but it's got that stance of the 60s. These old 60s cars. 60s race cars, I should say. That's pretty cool. I dig it. Let's take it to the speed track and see what she tops out at. All right, here we go. Oh, it's squirrely. I told you it was squirrely. It's really squirrely. Yeah, that didn't happen. See if we can keep it in a straight line. Nope, it just doesn't want to stay in a straight line. Gonna have to finesse the throttle here. There we go. Ugh. It is wanting to dance all around. Getting 135, 140, 145, 150. This thing scoots. 159. Whoa, just about hit 160. Saw it get to 159. Kind of hate to see this one go, but can't keep them all. I do dig the Daytona. This was a dream car for sure. It's got a really good look to it. Just love this old 60s race car stuff. It's just so cool. 100%. Everything is 100%. Oh, car value $428,840. Restoration bonus $85,768. I think we are going to make a profit here. Yeah, let's sell that car. $514,608. Cha-ching, indeed. $678,445. Let's do the math on that. We started with $278,805. We bought the Daytona. We bought the parts. We sold all the parts we took off, the bad parts. And then we sold the car for $514,000. Our profit is $399,640. That's amazing. So if you happen to come across the Daytona, buy it and restore it and sell it, because now we have the kind of money we'll be able to find some of those cars that I've wanted to find, that I have found but haven't been able to afford, like some of the Ferraris, the old Lamborghinis, the Bugattis, things like that. Now we're going to be able to do some of those cars, and hopefully that'll be in the very next episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching, subscribing, the support. It's truly appreciated, as always. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you don't mind, if you enjoyed the video, leave a little like down there. Lets me know you care. I truly appreciate it, guys. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Woo, $400,000.